Alrighty, hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Foul and today I will be showing you how can you get a semi-realistic face in FIFA 20 Manager Career Mode. Now we all know that EA actually did kind of a decent job this year by implementing the customization section in a FIFA 20 Manager Career Mode, but I still think that the faces are quite a bit underdeveloped. So this is one way to fix that and get a bit of a more realistic feel for the game. Now I will say this at the beginning, this is PC only. If you play FIFA on console, what is wrong with you? Honestly, like how can you play that game without mods? It seems crazy to me. Anyway, this is for PC only. All of the links that you need will be down in the description as well, so don't worry if you need any guidance, just check the description. So let's get right to it. First thing that you will need is a cheat engine. Now which version to use? Well, I am using actually quite a old one now. I am using 6.8.1. Now you scroll down here, you see 6.8.1, right? You press on assets and you get your cheatengine.exe. Now will the newer versions work? Probably. Have I tested it? No. Have I checked it? No. So I can't guarantee. So I would just say stick with what's known and just get this cheat engine 6.8.1. Now you've got your cheat engine, you install it, everything's beautiful, life is looking great. What you need next? Well, you need a thing from this beautiful man, Aranaktu, or whatever his name is. A beautiful gentleman. You don't need to pay anything, don't worry guys. You scroll down here and you need live editor, right? You have some FIFA live editor status, you can check for news as well on this page. And you scroll down and you see this version 20.1.3.8, right? FIFA 20 live editor. You can take .msi or .zip, whichever one you prefer, and you download those suckers up. Now I have put them in one folder, right? I have my cheat engine right here, and then I have my live editor here as well. Now you're actually basically set for the whole video. I may suggest that you actually go into FIFA already, as you will need an ID of a player which has you like and beard, and well, it's basically up to you, but you will still need it to get your IDs, or you can use the FIFA 20 ID sheet as well. Anyway, so FIFA, I recommend it. So now you've got your shit together, right? What you do is you open FIFA. Now I will open it with Frosty because I can't even open FIFA without my mods, so that's how bad I think the game is actually. And I will launch it, and since there are just a bit too many mods for me, it will take a bit of a while, so I will be back when the game is ready. Alrighty, now that you have launched your game, you get into that home screen right now. What do you do from here? Well, it's actually fairly simple. You just go and you start a new career. You take whichever squads you like, it doesn't really matter here. Don't need the bonuses at the moment. And you get to your manager customization page, right? So you would create your manager as per usual. You take your head, you like edit it, whichever you like. I don't care, I'll just take already created one. No, that's still the general one. What's this? This is something custom made. Great, I'll just change the hair because it bothers me at the moment. Can't stand the default hair. So you've got hair, you create your face, you just like edit your chin, and is it like larger, fullness, edit anything you like, honestly. Anything you like you can edit, because this face is still important for you guys. It won't give you just the play a face and that's it. No, that's not how this works actually. You can also change your eye color because this will be seen as well. So I'll just pick whatever green looks good to me, and whatever outfit doesn't matter as well. You just launch your shit up. Let's take United for just because we can, right? This doesn't matter as well. Not gonna play this career mode anyway, so I don't really care, but you would set up your career mode as you would normally, right? Alright guys, now that you have loaded up in your career mode, I will just to show you that I have changed nothing, right? Just go to this interview thingy and you will see we still have that generic phase that we just created, right? So what you do next is actually you take that beautiful live editor that we just downloaded. So you just tab out of the game, you find wherever you put that live editor in, and you just open it up. Let it load. It will take a few seconds. Here you can also see the versions that I suggested you to use, right? And it will say live editor is ready to use. Now you don't really need this part. You only need this cheat engine, I guess a window you can say. You scroll down and you will see manager table. Click on that and that will open a shit ton of options for you to choose from. Now you will see here Mikkel Arteta. That's because Arsenal's team ID is number 1, so game automatically just shows you the first one. So what you want to do is you go back into your game, right, and you click on edit manager. Now you see your manager, you have AA manager, nationality England, and you tab once again, and what you should see is that cheat engine has actually loaded your manager up. So you see first name AA and we have manager as our surname. So if we scroll to the top, we have manager tables, right? So this is where the magic happens. You scroll down and you see a few things. First thing that you need to pay attention to is has high quality head. You need to double click on this and select it to yes, that he has a high quality head, because he soon will have it. You scroll down and you have headset ID. Now this is where FIFA comes in handy, right? You get onto this site and you look for whichever player you like. You can decide you like his hairstyle the most or whatever, basically whichever one you prefer, right? I will take Jack Grealish just for the sake of this video. So you find him up and you have ID. You copy his ID. Alright, Control C, Control V. And you double click right there on the right side. If you click right here, guys, this will open binaries and some shit that I'm not really not used to. I don't really know what it is, honestly. So you just click on the right side right there and you will have 0. You just paste Jack Grealish's ID. You press OK. Now you're almost done. The last thing you need to do is head class code. You change it from 1 to 0. If you're used to already changing some head IDs by using custom star heads, then you already know this process well enough. So now you're basically done. You get back into your game, and this is very important. You're right here in your manager's like feed or page, whatever, right? You click back, save changes. No, don't save your changes, guys. Very important. And now you will see a abracadabra magic happen. We have Jack Grealish's hair and his beard, but you can see that it's not his face, right? The face is still the one you created, guys. So I guess this is not the best way where to show it. This was still the best option. And you see you've got this beautiful, and it looks really realistic to me, if I'm honest. And you can still change these, well, don't use this one please, but you can still change these faces, and you can toy around with it and change his chin, as I said before, anything. His eye color, see, he still has those green eyes. This looks kind of disgusting, so I'll just quickly change it back to the old one. Whoop, continue editing, and you can see that everything just looks so, voila, beautiful. I like it so much. So that is basically it. What you can do as well is use custom star heads. So if you're into FIFA modding, you know that there are people that are creating some beautiful faces, and you can actually use those IDs as well. Now if I tab out of my game, right, you'd usually find those IDs in Frosty Mod Manager just by clicking on the mods. Let's just take, here we have beautiful Bruno Fernandes face created by BR7. Shout out to him, a really great face creator. And you see his head ID. You, as you did with Grealish, you just copy his ID, right? You can oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. You just close that and you go back to where you edited your manager's IDs, right? And just, this has high quality head and headset ID. This is Grealish's ID. You just change it to the custom star head ID that you selected. You need to have the mod applied, of course. You just press OK, and now when we go back again, don't save, because if you save, it just saves you the previous one, which in our case is not really helpful. You go back to edit manager, and now you have this beautiful face. And you can once again change all of these. This looks like Bruno Fernandes actually. Not this one. Anyways, I'll just stick with the old one, and you see you got your beautiful face once again. So this works with custom faces as well, which I think is fucking amazing. So anyways guys, that's basically it for the video. I think this is a great way to get more realistic manager faces. You can select whichever face you like as the ID, right? For example, you like Xhaka's hair, you can take Xhaka's ID and just paste it in your cheat engine. And basically, that's about it guys. I think this looks freaking amazing, as I said before, and I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this is something new for you, because I personally didn't know it. At first I changed these IDs hoping that I would get the players' faces. It turned out to be actually even better, because it didn't give me the players' faces, but it gave me like more of a personal feel. You can still take like hair and beard from players, but you've got still your face that you created, and it looks more realistic for sure. So thank you for watching guys. It was my pleasure showing you this little trick. I hope you learned something today once again, and I will see you in the next video. Feel free to subscribe and press that like button on the social media down below. See ya!